Hey Libra, welcome to your August 2025 monthly reading. It's going to be a general reading for the month of August for Sun, Moon and Rising for Libra. 10 card spread here for a Celtic cross. I'll talk you through each card, the position it's in and what it's symbolising, and as we go we'll get a clarifying card and go a little bit deeper, see what's going on for you. Overall current energy for you for August: 5 of Wands in reverse. So I think for you currently there's a suppression of emotions, some internal conflict that you're having. Maybe there's some competition around you and you're keeping everything inside, which makes perfect sense for you as a star sign, because you're by nature you're a people pleaser, fair-minded and just. You like to avoid confrontation, so I think that's exactly what you're doing here, avoiding confrontation, but at what cost? Maybe a cost to yourself. You're bottling things up, and as you know, the more you shake a bottle of Coke without opening it, when you do open it, it's going to spray everywhere. So maybe be careful about how long you bottle those emotions up for. And yeah, and to clarify that, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which gives the message from the universe, I think, that if you keep bottling up these emotions, keep avoiding confrontation, as much as it makes you feel good that you're pleasing other people and you're keeping the status quo, the longer you do it, the longer your bad luck is going to keep going. So something needs to change in order for you to become not just happy, but happy in yourself. And you can't be of use to other people if you're not the best version of yourself. For your current challenge, got the 8 of Wands. So I think your challenge at the moment, there's a lot going on at the moment. These 8 wands, they're all heading in the same direction, all going at the same time. And as you can imagine, if those are all coming towards you, it's all going to be a bit of a panic. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to try and get out of the way, but law of averages, one of them's going to hit you metaphorically. So there's a lot going on, which is causing you to feel a bit panicked and a bit overwhelmed, which if you're not careful is going to cause you to bottle these emotions up even more, because you're not going to know what to do with them. And to clarify, 8 of Wands, we've got the Hierophant in reverse. So I think the advice from the universe here with your challenge is to think outside the box. Don't break away from tradition and how things have always been done. Obviously, with our upbringing, we've all been taught ways of doing things, and those are ingrained into us. But I think the universe wants you to break away from those beliefs and those usual ways of thinking and working. Be a bit more creative and think of the good card. If I was to clarify this one again, good card here would be the 2 of Swords, where there's a third place solution that you haven't thought of. I think there's another way of handling this challenge that you may not have thought of yet. In your recent past, we've got the 3 of Cups, so this is really good. You've had some sort of harvest or something really good happen for you in your life recently, and you've had a sense of community around you, people that you can celebrate with. These 3 ladies here, they're celebrating a harvest. Cheers to each other and enjoying the fruits of their labour. So recently you've had a lot of that happening for you, whether that's some good news in the family, some good stuff happening for yourself or for friends. So that's really fantastic for you there. Keep that keep riding the wave of all that those good occurrences. And mentioned it just now, got the Two of Swords here. This is in reverse. So I think with the reason you've been able to celebrate recent wins and successes is because you've not been overthinking anything. You've trusted your intuition. You've not been your usual indecisive self, which is really good. Really good to see that. So keep that going, because in your near future, can't make this up, got the Wheel of Fortune. So luck is definitely on your side here, and your luck is going to be continuing to improve. So whatever you're doing at the moment to celebrate these wins, to be decisive, and to be in a place where you can celebrate all the good things that are happening, keep doing it. If it's working, keep doing it. Don't overthink it. And to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, this makes total sense as well for me. Four of Cups in reverse. Normally, Four of Cups, a card of being disappointed in the past and not wanting to take an opportunity because you're going to be disappointed again. So in reverse tells me that you've learned your lesson, and you know that if something didn't work out the first time, doesn't mean, or the second or third time, doesn't mean it won't work out a fourth or a fifth or a sixth time. So that's really good that you've made that connection and you've got yourself thinking logically about this. So again, keep doing what you're doing. Something's clearly working here, and your luck is gonna keep running. So yeah, keep going. What you need to focus on, Ace of Cups in reverse. Interesting card there for your focus, because as you mentioned there, you've got a lot of good things happening for you, but at the same time, as we mentioned, there's been a internal conflict, some emotions that you're bottling up, and so I suppose this makes sense being in reverse. You're there's you're not careful and don't keep an eye on things, your emotions are going to go down the drain, so to speak. Like with this cup being upside down, nothing's going to stay in it, obviously, because of gravity. It's all going to pour out. And I think that's the same for your emotions. You need to be careful with what you're doing with your emotions here. Otherwise, this happiness and luck that you're um, presenting on the outside may not may come crashing down, and you may have some negative emotions coming to the surface. Clarification here for your focus with Two of Cups in reverse. Things which I think what I'm getting here with this, you're surrounding yourself with the usual crowd, which isn't a bad thing. They say you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if those 5 people are making you happy, then that's fine. Keep doing it. But I think you're just holding yourself back and doing yourself a disservice by not being more open to other people who are different from the usual type. We've all been there when we've judged a book by its cover, and when we get to know someone, we get that light bulb moment. Oh, actually, this person is really interesting. I could learn something from these people. I think you've got to keep an open mind with that. Anyone that at first you think, oh, don't like this person, don't like the vibe they're giving off, give them a second chance. Give them a moment to see what they're actually like, and you might be surprised. Next, for what you need to let go of, Page of Wands. So there's something which Wands is all about your fire, energy, what brings you joy and happiness in life. So there's something that you're being very studious about, doing a lot of research into. In another reading for Virgo, we had cards saying that they were being too indecisive and having analysis paralysis. I think this would apply to you here as well, Libra. A bit of over-analysing you're doing here with something that you're exploring for your happiness. So interesting to see the clarifying card for this one, Ten of Pentacles. Everything you want and desire, happy home, happy life, loyal family around you, multiple generations all being happy together, which, as you'll know, is your happy place. You love everyone being happy and everything having a sense of balance and harmony and just. But I think with this family life, you're overthinking it, and you're trying too hard to create this perfect family when maybe it's already there. As we know, there's no such thing as perfection, and of all people I should know that, being a perfectionist. So I think you just need to take a step back, realize that you already have the family life that you want, and if maybe there's some people in your family who don't see things the same way as you do, and maybe the message there is to let go and just say, oh well, you do you, I'll do me, and if you want to, anytime you want to change your mind and reconnect, just let me know. Next, for your external stimulus, we've got the Eight of Swords. So the people around you, friends, family, work colleagues, or whoever it may be, people who've got your best interests at heart that you can trust. I think they can, may not have said anything, but I think they can sense that you're feeling a little bit stuck, a bit not isolated, but like I think they can tell that you've got this internal struggle happening, but they're maybe afraid to confront you about it. So it might be time to open up to these people and say, look, I'm struggling, I've got these thoughts going around in my head. And if you talk to, they say a problem shared is a problem halved. That could take that literally here, Libra. Yeah, and this makes sense as well. To clarify, we've got the star in reverse. So you by having these internal struggles, by feeling stuck and having these self-imposed restrictions, you're not allowing yourself to heal, which is quite sad to hear, really. Like you're self-sabotaging yourself, I suppose. But again, the message is simple here, I think. Open up to friends or family who you can trust. Tell them what's going on, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help. They'll probably say, you know what, I could tell something wasn't quite right, and I'm sure they'll point you in the right direction. Next, for advice from the universe, got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Normally, Seven of Cups, card of daydreaming, being spoiled for choice, being indecisive. So in reverse, I think for you, what I'm getting, the universe understands that you think you've not got many, if any, options at the moment, which explains why you're feeling stuck and why you're self-sabotaging. So let's get the clarification for this one. Queen of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Cups, and card of love, joy, happiness, fulfillment for yourself and for other people, and vice versa. So this could go back to your perception of reality around your family life, feeling that hasn't got that equilibrium that you always strive for, with everyone in the family being happy, everyone doing their bit, and everything being just and balanced and in harmony. So I think your universe wants you to get out of your own head, basically. Stop worrying about how things are not how you want them to be. Stop overthinking your dream life and realize that you already have it. Next, for hopes and fears, got the repeating card here for you. Four of Cups. This time it's upright. So with your internal conflict, it might, like with this guy here, having this cup handed out to him, there might be an opportunity that you're being presented with at the moment for some happiness, joy, fulfillment. But because you've been disappointed in the past, you're closed off to it. You're not willing to accept it because you think you're going to get disappointed again. And to clarify the for your hopes and fears, Ace of Swords in reverse. I think, yeah, I think that makes sense there. The advice from the universe, whilst you're feeling that you're going to be disappointed again, the universe is telling you, well, actually, you're not looking at this the correct way. You're not getting, you're not making sure you got clarity, logic, and reasoning on the situation. The universe is giving you an opportunity here to get your to gain this clarity, this personal power and truth, but you're not accepting it. You're wanting to keep the status quo with how you've always thought about things, about yourself or other people. So maybe some speaking to your friends, family, or maybe getting some professional help to change your perception and outlook on life is what you need here, perhaps. Finally, then, for your likely outcome, King of Swords in reverse, which follows on nicely, I think, from the Ace of Swords. You've got this opportunity to gain clarity, personal power, and knowledge, but you're closing yourself off from it and denying yourself a chance of being your own master, being at the helm of your ship, being the captain of your ship. So even though you feel in control by having this internal conflict and avoiding confrontation, you're actually giving up control because you're not standing up for yourself, and you're focused more on making sure everyone's happy rather than making sure that you're happy and that everything is correct for yourself, and that everything's as it should be for you. Clarify that. Got the Knight of Pentacles. It's the only knight in the deck that's standing still. It's making a plan rather than running towards something. I think this is your issue here. You're making a plan for something that you want to do in your material world, but by doing that, you're not taking the steps towards what it is that you want, whatever truth or clarity that you're trying to get, and you're harming yourself in the process. So like this knight here just needs to plant these seeds out in these fields behind him, and they'll grow. That's what you need to do here. Take the first steps rather than being overwhelmed by the final outcome. Just look at the first step you can take towards whatever this is that you're trying to get, and bit by bit, it might take a while, but bit by bit you'll get there. And by breaking up into little steps, you can make it a lot easier for yourself. So overall, really good reading here, Libra. You're riding a wave of high emotions at the moment, but that's masking some not so happy emotions. So I think you just need to speak to someone who can help you to heal and to not feel so imposed and restricted, and then you can move on to get the clarity, knowledge and truth that you need to realize that what you're looking for is already there. You already have it. Hopefully that resonated for you. I'll see you on the next reading.